Hello, everyone. Today, I will guide you through setting up a seamless integration between SkuVault, your inventory management application, and QuickBooks Online, your accounting software, using DBSync Setup Wizard. This integration will automate the creation and updating of sales and purchase orders from SkuVault into QuickBooks Online as a transaction like invoices, estimates, or sales receipts. Today's use case is creating a sales order from SkuVault into the QuickBooks Online, and then I'm going to show you how it's working after we run the integration. And then I'm going to run another use case to create a purchase order from SkuVault into QuickBooks Online purchase orders. Let's start. The first step, accessing DBSync template library. After logging into your DBSync account, you can see a list of projects that you created before in DBSync. To create an integration for our use case, we need to create a new project, or we can add the integration project from the template library. So navigate to the template library by clicking on the Add Template. And the next step, we need to select the integration template for our use case. In the template library, look for the integration template specifically designed for SkuVault and QuickBooks Online. I'm going to select the template and then import it into my workspace. This is the template we need to implement our use case. Click on Import. At the first step, we can see the project name. As a default, there is a value, or you can change this project name and click Next. After importing the template, you will be presented with a setup form containing 4 simple steps. Let's go step by step for setup process. On the Connection Setup tab here, in this step, we should connect to our SkuVault application to grant access to our SkuVault data and also establish a connection to QuickBooks Online for accounting data access. Here, because I already connected to my applications, I just need to test the connection. Yes, it is successful. And let's go and test the QuickBooks Online connection. This is successful as well. Perfect. So let's go for the next step. Click on Next. Set up variables. Here, you should define values for variables based on your company's specific use case. For example, you can select values for sales or purchase order creation variables and the transaction types like invoice, estimates, or sales receipts, or for data mapping between SkuVault and QuickBooks Online. For our use case, this variable value should be yes. And another one for the purchase order, this variable value should be yes as well. And we are going to move into the QuickBooks Online invoice. So we need to select invoice for this variable. And also, we are going to move all cells which their status is complete. We can select another value, but in this case, for our use case, I'm going to move the complete cells into the QuickBooks Online. And then for the next step, we need to click on Next. In this step, we need to run initial setup once. So let's click on Run Now. Okay, perfect. The running completed successfully. Let's go for the next step. Click on Next. Here, in the scheduling and automation step, we need to set up scheduling parameters for automated integration between SkuVault and QuickBooks Online. Here, there are different intervals such as minutes, hours, days, or week, and also we can customize the schedule as needed. Because I just want to run integration once for our use case, I don't want to add the values for this step. So let's go for the complete the 4 steps and click finish. Okay, perfect. Here we can see the template that it's created a task for our project. And what we need is I'm going to open the cells into the SkuVault and check the values and also the purchase order. And then I will back to the DBSync and run the integration. Cells, let's open this item and check the details. Okay, there are 2 lines for these cells, and we need to change the cells status to the complete and save, and then save. And let's open one purchase order. This is a purchase order. I want to move into the QuickBooks Online, and so change the status and click save. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to the DBSync and run the integration. Okay, how we can run the integration? We can open the details, these task details by clicking on configure, or we can click on 3 dots and click on run to run the integration. Integration is running. Perfect. Running integration completed successfully. Let's go and check the QuickBooks invoice for the cells. Open the invoice list. Yes, for today's invoice, we can see this invoice. Open the details. Okay, 2 products. Let's check the sales detail. Yes, we can see 2 products and the amount and the channel ID, which is as an invoice ID here. We can see as an invoice ID. Perfect. Okay, let's go and check the purchase order. This is the purchase order. We moved into the QuickBooks. Open the purchase orders. Yes, this is the purchase order. The items. You can see the items, the amounts. Perfect. Everything moved into the QuickBooks Online successfully. By following these straightforward steps within the DBSync setup wizard, we can quickly establish an integration between SkuVault and QuickBooks Online. This integration will streamline your order and order management process and ensure accurate transaction record across both platforms. Thank you for joining today's demo.